Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be taking a look at the best heavies in Smash Ultimate, and it is between Bowser, Incineroar, DK, Charizard, King DDD, King K. Rool, Ganon, and Kazuya because he's the 8th heaviest character in the game for some reason, and we're not going to be including him for pretty obvious reasons because he is just clearly the best, and then Ganon is the worst, of course. Like, it is not, these two you don't even really need to talk about. But between the normal heavies that aren't broken or like bad, we have the good heavies, the grappler heavies, and the trap heavies. And what I mean by this is these are heavies with just like really strong normals, really just like good moves. And if they were put, like their moveset was put on a character that was like not like super massive, they would just be incredibly broken. We have grappler heavies, which are DK and Charizard, which is like kind of all heavies are grapplers, but these are like the heavies that I think get the most off the grab. And ironically, it's like Charizard and DK are the only ones without command grabs, but they just still get a ton. They want to open you up. Their shield pressure is really scary because they have that super strong grab. And the trap heavies are DD and K. Rool because, or DDD and K. Rool, because they have like the crowd setups, the Gordo setups. They have like these really committal moves that they can like hit you with. Like K. Rool has like his F tilt, his down smash, his forward smash, which are all just like incredibly strong. And the DDD has like his dash attack, his forward smash, his down B, which are all again really strong, and they can kind of set into these moves with like a crown setup, or a DDD has a Gordo stuff, which is really tricky. But they are not in contention for that number one spot. In my opinion, the order of this is Ganon is like the worst, obviously, and then we have D3, and then we have K. Rool, and then fourth is Charizard. I have Charizard as fourth just because at the low percent, I think he really struggles, and you don't see that as much with Charizard because like you don't need to worry about it because, you know, PT, you play Squirtle at low percents, and you play Ivysaur at those lower percents, and you only play Charizard when you need the kill, and he's really good at getting the kill, but his neutral when it's like at the lower time when you don't have to be as scared of him isn't super great, so that's why he's like, in my opinion, only fourth, but he is still pretty good, and also like he's probably the best heavy in the game for at least being on PT. Maybe Incineroar Bowser would be better, but I think just like how he's used in PT is like very important and very good. And the third heavy, in my opinion, is Incineroar. I think Incineroar is way too hard with to be consistent in tournament because he is so slow. Like, don't get me wrong, he is probably the best like moves out of any heavy. Like, his grab game is really good. His aerials are insane. His tilts are broken. His specials are so dumb. Like, Revenge is one of the stupidest moves in the game. It is just super broken, but he is just so slow. It is actually unbelievable, and that is why I'm going to have him in the third slot. If you have him as even one, I could honestly see it because he's been doing really well lately. Like, we've seen Skyjay have like incredible runs with the character, but we've also seen Hiro and Leon have incredible runs with Bowser, and Hikaru and Chunky Kong have incredible runs with DK, and that is who the top two are between. And something that is important to note before we get into this is the actual weight of the characters, because Bowser is the heaviest character in the game, kind of by a significant margin once you take like K. Rool out, because K. Rool is close, but then 8 units of measurement is actually a pretty big deal. Like, that's the difference between a character like Cloud to like Terry. Cloud to Terry is big, and like Rob to Dr. Mario, like, these are some pretty big differences. Like, it's a massive amount that I think needs to be considered because they're both heavies, but they do not weigh the same. I think that's important to say. And here is what I have for DK and Bowser, the specific things about them. DK has the better advantage, the better off-ledge game, and the better grab game. Bowser has the better neutral, better ledge trapping, and a better out-of-shield game. And I just have some frame data pulled up here just to kind of show what their moves are looking like, their hitboxes here. And DK's main thing is like his tilts broken. His advantage is stupid because of back air and up air. These moves are dumb. His specials are all pretty good. Down B and neutral B probably being the best ones, but up B also has super armor on the ground, which is like really broken, and sometimes it kills like pretty early. And then obviously DK's grab game is absolutely incredible. He has the best grab in the game, and it's not close. Like, getting a grab with DK, you get so much value at literally any percent. And Ding Dong is stupid. Ding Dong is so dumb, and it makes it so, like, because PS2, by the way, is broken for Donkey Kong. That's like Hikaru, you'll notice, played almost every single game at Ultimate Fighting Arena on PS2, and he got so much mileage out of it because Ding Dong, because how the platforms work for DK, and people are just like super comfortable on PS2, so they won't ban it. If you're playing against DK, people have been preaching this, you need to ban that stage. Like, it is very good for him, but obviously his throws are insane, back throws also very good, and then his speed stuff isn't crazy, he weighs pretty heavy again, and he's faster than Bowser in the air, but on the ground, Bowser is a lot faster, as you'll see it here. Like, Bowser is a 1.9 and a 2.2, whereas DK is just a 2, or I guess pretty close to 2.1 and a 1.87. Like, Bowser and the walk speed for Bowser, okay, DK's walk is like super fast, I don't know why, but Bowser is like, he's kind of like a race car on the ground, and I don't know why they made him like that. And something that okay, before I forget to mention this, Bowser, his ledge trapping, or rather him getting off the ledge, is so bad because his roll is abysmal. I don't know if they have it on here. It doesn't look like they do, which is unfortunate. But his roll is just terrible. Bowser has the worst roll in the game, and it's not close. That thing is garbage. But despite... Oh, wait. Oh, I thought I had damage. But despite this, he is still a pretty decent character, honestly. Just getting off the ledge from him, because he is like basically just one of his options, gotten rid of, is very, very tough. Though, he does have a really, really good grab game still, because, like, forward throw and back throw both kill, and when you have both killing, it doesn't matter which way you're facing, you can kill. It is really strong. Up throw is a combo throw as well. His down B is a shield breaker, which is always nice to have, and also you can use it to ledge trump, which is really nice. You can have up B and side B, which we'll get to more later, because they're broken, and neutral B as well just like takes a bunch of damage, and if you neutral B close to someone's shields, it feels like it should be punishable, but it's just not, and you just take like chip damage basically guaranteed, which is really annoying. His aerials are all insane. Down air is always nice because you're not always going to be able to get a disadvantage from it, and if people are baiting it, you're going to get destroyed. But having that option so people are like afraid of you when they're coming down is just like very, very underrated. And then back air hits like a truck, forward air is massive. It's like an up air, a down air, and a forward air. It's like very, very dumb. His smash attacks are also all very good. Down smash is like wolf smash attacks on crack, or wolf down smash on crack. Up smash has like armor, which is very dumb. Forward smash just kills you at like 30. It is like one of the forward smashes. His dash attack is kind of meh, but his tilts are all very strong. Up tilt is one of the best tilts of the game. Forward tilt and down tilt are both incredible at the ledge. And also his jab is really strong. Like, his jab is just broken. It sets into like really good angles as well. It sends in like just very good situation for him. And it is decently quick. Like, frame 7 for a jab isn't great, but frame 7 for a heavy is not too shabby. So now that you know what their frame data is looking like, let's get back to this. DK. His advantage is one of the best in the game with, again, that up air and that back air. The amount of pressure he just always has on you is very, very strong. And he also has some like really, really good normals. Like, his up tilt's like a huge anti-air. His dash attack is like a pretty good anti-air as well, and it's also just like massive and is out forever. His forward tilt swats you out of the air if you're on like near the ledge. Like, his advantage is just absolutely unreal. Also, like, look at that clip right there. Like, Bloom Forever died at like 70, because that is dumb. His off-ledge game is way better than Bowser's, even though it's not, like, great. I just thought I'd mention it because, like, Bowser's is, like, that bad. And then off the grab, we already kind of talked about that. DK gets the most out of the grab out of probably any single character in the game. His grab game is just incredibly strong. But Bowser, he has the advantage of neutral. His neutral is just better because he is so much faster. And he also has up B out of shield and side B. Side B is a frame 6 command grab that kills you at 130, and like 90 if you don't know how to DI, which is like scary. You should know how to DI like Bowser Side B though. Like, come on, the game's been out for almost like 4 years now. Or 4 years. I don't even know when it came out. It's getting close. And his ledge trapping is also broken because Flame Breath is really strong against a lot of characters and can kind of just like intercept recoveries and do like 20-30% for free. Down B ledge trapping, as I said earlier, is pretty strong because if you can ledge trap into a back air, you're going to be dying at like 60%. And also, his two-framing is incredible because forward tilt kills very, very early, and it's very safe to do. Like, sometimes with two-framing, if you're, like, two-framing with, like, a down smash, if you miss it, chances are you're going to get punished. But you can just two-frame for free with Bowser F-tilt, and if you miss that, you can still ledge trap with your frame 6 out of shield up B, which is, again, broken. And, like, I guess that's also a point I had here. His out-of-shield game is unreal. He has one of the best out-of-shield games in the game. Up B out of shield is frame 6 for a heavy, and it's massive. Like, you can move around with it as well, which is like so broken. Like, sometimes like you up B out of shield and they're behind you. Let's say I'm Chrom. Chrom is a pretty good up B out of shield. If I land behind Chrom, he's not going to hit me with his up B out of shield. But Bowser's hits on both sides, kind of like a Game & Watch thing, is really strong and can kill you at like 150. But granted, it doesn't kill most of the time, because usually it's pretty stale because Bowser players are using that up B out of shield just a ton because it's just so broken. It makes hitting Bowser's shield, usually when you're hitting someone's shield, it's like you're an advantage, you're putting on the best pressure. Against a Bowser, it's just, no, he just has that. And also something I also forgot to mention, there's a lot of little intricate things about these characters. Bowser also has Tough Guy, which is just very stupid. Tough Guy is a broken mechanic and just lets him get away with a lot of things that he shouldn't get away with. But now, here we have the good things and the bad things. Bowser and DK, I think, are tied with kill confirms. They are like, which one is better at which? Bowser DK, I think, are tied with kill confirms because Bowser does, or DK does have cargo throw, though it has very specific percents, it is still pretty good. But outside of that, he doesn't have much, though Bowser basically only has Nair. So DK is going to either get you off a Nair, or a grab, or like, I guess a side B, some down B stuff as well. And the Bowser is going to get you off of a Nair. Well, like, Nair lasts a lot longer, though, has a lot more utility, in my opinion. So I might give kill confirms to Donkey Kong. Actually, I just looked at Bloom getting Ding Dong at 676. I'm going to give kill confirms to Donkey Kong. Disadvantage is clearly Bowser. It's not even a debate. DK's disadvantage is just abysmal. Fear factor, I also want to give to Bowser because while DK and Bowser both kind of have shield breaks, Bowser's shield break is stronger, Bowser hits harder on average, and Bowser has a command grab, which just makes him very, very scary. Like, when he's coming at you with the air, and you don't know if you're safe in your old shield, that is just something that is very, very scary. So it's like looking now, 2-3, or like, DK has one of these, Bowser has two, it's pretty close, but I have one more thing that solidifies which the best heavy in the game is. And it's this word, this consistency. Let me bold it for you. Let me make it real big, bold it, underline it. This consistency, Bowser is so much more consistent than DK. And it's like not close because DK's disadvantage is terrible. And while Bowser's off the ledge, it's still really, really bad. It is still bad off the ledge, don't get me wrong. DK, it is so much harder to like go further in bracket with all the time. And that is why we have probably seen more runs from Bowser players than we have DK players. We have seen like 3 amazing runs from DK players. We've seen like countless amazing runs from Leon, from Hiro, from other Bowser players as well. Dark Thunder's been doing really well in EU. Not as well as like a ton, but he still has had incredible runs as well as other players as well. Deluxe Menu is just one that came to mind. There's obviously more DK players. DK Will's one of them, again, came to mind, that have made runs. But it's just so much harder as DK because you have to like be getting those ding dongs at specific percents. You have to be like placing your grabs really, really well. And if someone knows what to do against a DK grab, or if they have an incredible mash, it's going to be really hard for DK to get those specific setups that he wants. Whereas Bowser, he's going to have a lot of an easier time in neutral. He's just going to be winning neutral more, which means like he's going to be an advantage more, which means he's probably going to kill people more. So Bowser has usually more opportunities than DK will, and that is why it is way harder for DK to go further in a run. But on that flip side, DK also has like the higher peaks. It's like Bowser is more consistent, but DK, like when you're hitting that cargo throw all the time, when you're getting your kill confirms, he is way stronger than when Bowser's always getting his kill confirms. So it really is, what do you value? Do you value the highest highs that a DK player can go, or do you value the highest highs that a Bowser player can go? And in my opinion, they both have similar highs. Like DK's might be a little higher, but Bowser's is still like really good. We've seen Hiro do some incredible stuff with the character, and Leon as well. But I think it is going to be Bowser as the best heavy in the game, and I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have someone else as the best heavy, please let me know down below. I could see it being Incineroar, maybe Charizard, maybe DK again, but I have it as Bowser. Maybe I have a bit of bias as a Bowser player, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to sub, all that yada yada. Any ideas for videos are really helpful. Comments, all that stuff. It's been super lovely. The support has been absolutely unreal lately, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.